What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel! Welcome back to New Super Mario Bros. 2! Let's continue on with World 3! Yay! Let's keep it going. Actually, this level's pretty cool. I mean, just looking at it right now, it looks pretty sick! I don't know, I'm trying to drum up enthusiasm. Oh my god! Air geysers? Alright! Sounds great! This is going to be constant throughout the entire episode, isn't it? Throughout the entire level. Yes, we're only doing this one level in the entire episode. Alright, so this warrants multiple playthroughs, just in case you miss everything. That's actually a relentless current, jeez. And only in specific spots. It's like the air currents in Smash Ultimate that you can put in custom stages. I've had some fun with that. I've actually tried to make a few, just, like, custom mean stages, and just putting wind everywhere is hilarious to me. I can't get that anymore. Oh no. No! Oh, you stupid geysers! How will I ever live without a life? Figure that one out, people. You know, I think the secret reason that I'm doing this Let's Play is to work on my improv skills. It's been a long time since I've been to a proper, like, improv show or class. And, I don't know, maybe it was just the mood I was in at the time, but taking a look back at some of the older projects that I've done versus the newer stuff, it just feels like I'm relying on strictly things that are happening in the episode to kind of make up side stories and whatnot, instead of, you know, trying to improvise on some other things. Like, I know that's the whole point of improv, is to start with one topic and then just branch off from there and keep going on forever and beyond. But it's one of those things where, at a certain point during an episode, especially in more recent series, oh my god, I'm missing everything, help! I would kind of hit a roadblock. And I'm just thinking, oh, wow, I used to be good, what happened to me? And then I realized it's just because I got older. Which means now I need to improvise in a different way. Like just being bad at video games. Because that always works. That was actually a pretty decent stage. I'm happy with that one. Oh my gosh, oh. That's disappointing. Remember what I said about not being an elitist at... I didn't even mention elitist, I just said I wasn't good at games. I screwed up getting to the top of the flagpole, I'm a failure. I actually want to try that stage again, just to see if I can get some extra stuff. Yeah, so that didn't work. I got all the way to the end of the stage and I wasn't able to get any of the side stuff, so I guess we'll try that again later. But I at least got fireworks and a rainbow stage. So we'll go ahead and do that. One thing that has been helping me in my quest to be better at improv, or at least, you know, get back in the groove of things, are watching comedy duos. And just, you know, other comedic timing and payoff. All sorts of fun stuff. Basically watching people that make me laugh, and maybe some reruns of Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's amazing how you can take one small thing and just expand forever. I'm always with the thought that a good comedian can make a phone book funny, and I still hold to that. When I was actually in my improv troupe back when I was in college, I actually had to tell a guy, I was like, you know, you don't have to, like, swear and do really naughty jokes to get a laugh, right? I want you to expand. I want you to figure out how to make a scene funny without having to resort to your old staples. He never got it, unfortunately, but, you know, it's not for everyone. There's a few people who are humorlessly bankrupt. Wait, that's a double negative. Humor's not their strong suit. I really hope this works, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. I missed that again! You... Oh, please work. Please work. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me! The stupid air currents! I can't get it! This is stupid. Screw it. They want you to use the golden flower there, so you know what? Since I already got the 3 star coins, it's probably just for regular money. Screw it. Actually, if I just think back to all of the different games I used to play in my improv class, I call it a class, but we just did something after all classes were done. One of the games I loved playing was the Try Not to Laugh game. Now, I know that's a huge staple on YouTube now, the Try Not to Laugh challenge, but there was a scene that was accidentally so serious that the audience thought we were going to, like really dark places. And eventually, like, we were running out of time, and it was me and this, and the last girl in the troupe, and I just had to end the scene right then and there because it wasn't going anywhere. I could tell people were getting semi-uncomfortable, and I'm not talking, like, extremely, like, heavy stuff. It was going in that direction, which is why I decided to kill it. But, I guess I can hold back my laughter? I mean, ever since I came online and started doing videos, I've just been laughing constantly, and I always considered my laugh to be really annoying, so the fact that I was able to keep an entire scene going and not laughing, I consider that pretty impressive. And, you know, if I have to, like, serious up for a scene, you know, I could do it. That's also been kind of a challenge that UDJ and I have faced, because we like to consider ourselves a comedy duo, and with a lot of the series that we do, I'd like to also consider that we are a comedy duo. The one thing that has been a big challenge, and it all depends on what game we are talking over. Since we do like to do a lot of improv, and we're not just relying on the game for humor, sometimes it can get really difficult to make jokes over a game, especially when it drops like a hard topic. Like, there's a few games that he has wanted to do, there's a few games that I've wanted to do, and the first question on our mind immediately is, can we make this interesting? That's question one. The second one is, should we laugh over it? Like, should we make fun of this stuff? If the first one is yes and the second one is no, chances are it's been shelved until we can find a new way to make it both interesting and funny. Now, not all series have to be funny, but it helps. Mainly the games that have, like, heavy topics are ones we steer clear from. Somebody actually said, can you play 999 or Steins Gate? And that was an immediate no for both of them. I mean, unless you want us to do, like, a reaction series, and that's more no than actually doing those series. I will say, though, I've had a thought about a possible series, and this could work to our advantage with, like, improv or whatnot. Because normally when we do a series with one another, it's always one person knows the game, the other one's along for the ride. You know, cracking jokes, enjoying what new gameplay, the gameplay nuances there are, and that comes off as, you know, it's a pretty good time. My thought was, what if we both play a game that neither of us have played, but it's just sitting in my backlog waiting to be played by somebody? I always thought that'd be interesting. Alright, so, massive cut ahead. I couldn't find the secret exit in here. I knew there was one because you can see it on the map, that it leads down to, I believe the cannon from this castle, and I was like, where the hell is it? So I've gone through a couple runs, actually, and found out that you need the mini mush in order to get the secret exit. You can barely see it too, which is kind of deceiving. Because right around here, depending on where you are, the camera might accidentally run into it. But to the right here, follow this block. And right there, do you see that? You could barely see that. So I'm glad I took a couple runs and just like went to the left and right just to find this stuff. Otherwise, I never would have found that. But now you have a new obstacle. Staying alive while itty-bitty. And dealing with fish bones. I love that name. I'm very sad that the fish bones don't dance. Why don't fish bones dance? That's sad. I want the fish to go bah with the songs. Oh, this is actually really funny too. This is an obstacle course now. You're stuck here until these blocks are done with their cycle. And then you can move on and get the secret exit. Thankfully, it's extremely easy, and it telegraphs its pattern like miles away, so we're good. Fortress, not that bad. Pretty interesting. You had a 4 Rhino Resner. Good times all around. And this is when you find out you actually don't need to keep your mini mush anymore. Because I think right here, if I remember correctly... Oh, there's just 1-ups. Okay, never mind. Maybe we need it for like one more thing. Maybe to get to the top of the flagpole. I think it's right here that they give you a power-up being like, okay, you don't have to be miniature anymore. Oh, they give you 2. Wow. Yes! Got it. And now, back to your regular commentary about 15 minutes later after that conversation. Yay, I found it. God, that took forever. Okay. Level done, fortress done. What else needs to be done? This needs to be done. We don't have too many stages left, so that's alright. I spy poisonous water. I can't wait. Wiggler! Hey man, how's it going? How's anger management? Oh, I think I just ruined it for you, Hoops. Man, he's just gonna be angry forever now. My gosh. You know, I think my favorite rendition of Wiggler is Super Mario 64. When he's just a lone hermit in his house in Tiny Huge Island, and you come in and, like, drench his house. Now, I've had to deal with a completely wet basement before, so I know his plight on when he's like, alright, first you come in here and you soak my house, and then you, like, jump on me? How dare you, Italian man? How dare? So, I understand, Wiggler. I also get red in the face and go into a blind, murderous rage whenever somebody jumps on me. Of course, not too many people can jump on me because I'm 6'5". Oh, yep, those sink. Alright. You know, I actually got my copy of Mario 3D All-Stars, and I gotta say, I'm glad Nintendo banks on nostalgia for a lot of their games, because if that was any other game collection, I wouldn't have cared in the slightest. But since Nintendo's so good at appealing to nostalgia, as soon as I turned that game on, I died. Really? Okay. An interesting place to die. Low ceilings, too. Oops. But I turned on 3D All-Stars. It started playing tunes I know from Mario Galaxy. It has all the OST for the 3 games that it represents. And I just started smiling. And it made me so happy to hear not only hear those tunes again, but I started up every game just to see how they looked. And when you don't have to squint to see Mario in semi-HD for Galaxy, it's gorgeous. That game was secretly beautiful on the Wii, and it even looked good in 480p. And then you bump that sucker up to 720. Oh, it's so freaking beautiful. And then I turned on Sunshine and I was, oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, it's so good. And then Mario 64, which, like, hasn't aged a day. I mean, it still has semi-archaic controls, but it still looks pretty good. Especially now that they bumped it up to, also 720. Not full screen, though, which is interesting. Because, I stood on the box too long. Don't you hate it when that happens, when you stand on the friggin' box too long? As I was saying, I'm really surprised Nintendo didn't go for the widescreen thing for Mario 64, because isn't it in the source code? Like, wasn't that part of the big leak, besides Luigi being in the game, is modders can actually make it widescreen and nothing would look like... nothing would have to be sacrificed to make it like that? Nintendo weird. They like to play by their own rules, and some of their decisions make no goddamn sense. I don't know, and then of course you got the thing where it's only available till March 31st, and it's like, what? Alright. There was a theory going around saying that they would release them separately and then add Galaxy 2, which would be perfect, in my opinion. Oh, that was the secret exit? Okay. Well, if that was the secret exit, then the regular exit was just up above? Wow, what? How pathetic. So yeah, if you're just not patient and you just run right past, you won't even see it because it's in the poison water. Cool. Well, there's that. That actually went pretty smoothly, except for the hidden exit I couldn't find in the fortress. Alright. Still feeling good about this game. Haven't hit a roadblock yet. Next time on New Super Mario Bros. 2. Let's go ahead and get farther and get past that ghost house. See you guys next time.